All right, hey everybody, this is William. Today we're going to do Music Theory Part 4. Today is looking at keys and figuring out what chords can be in those keys. So we're going to resolve everything from Lesson 1 because it's very critical to this. So we have key of C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, key of D, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and then key of A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. These are our keys. And we figured out before that you can have a major chord, which is 1, 3, and 5. So if you use this formula to make a C chord, you'll get C, E, and G. And so this chord exists, obviously, in key of C because we went to key of C and made it. But what we're curious to find out is if we can play this chord when we're not in key of C, and if we can, then where can we? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and check. Already, we know we could play that in C. Can we play it in D? We need to find out, we just need to look at the C, the E, and the G, and see if they're present here in this key. So in this key, we do have G, which we need as an ingredient. We do have E, which we need. But the C for key of D is a C sharp. We can't use that, so we cannot do D. Key of E. Well, let's start by looking and seeing if we have a regular C. We do not. We actually don't have a regular G either, or G is sharp for that key. So key of E is out. Key of F. Do we have the C? Yes, we have the C that we need. Do we have the E? Yes. Do we have the G? Yes. So C can be played in the key of G also. Let's look at the key of... Oh, did I write that wrong? Well, we can play C in the key of C or the key of F. Or, now I'm going to get to it. Since I messed up, I'll just write it in. Let's check key of G for this. Hint, yes. All right, so looking at the key of G, yes, we have the C that we need. E, yes, we have that too. G, well, yeah, it's the key of G. So these are the keys where you can play C. We can keep checking other keys, like we can check A, but it doesn't have the correct C. It's out pretty quick there. I have solved all of them before, and just to make things go a little quicker, I'll tell you, every single one of these chords exists in 3 keys. So you don't have to keep looking for every possible spot. Once you find 3, I don't think that you're going to find any others. So anyway, let's keep going like that. Key of D, or the D chord, that is, go to the key of D. D is the first note. F sharp is the second note, and A is the 5th note. Did I say second? I meant third. First, third, 5th. And then this is what keys? All right, so D chord, we made it out of key of D, so we're just going to write that in because it goes there. We know it because that's what we made it out of. Let's check some of the others. Can we have a D chord in the key of C? We do have the D that we need. we do not have the correct F. This is F sharp. This is F natural, so that doesn't work. Can't do C. All right, key of E. Do we have what we need? Well, we need a natural D. Key of E has a D sharp, so that's out. Key of F. Well, that's a pretty quick giveaway. F is the key, and this has an F sharp in it. That's out. Key of G. Can we do it there? Do we have the D that we need? Yes. Do we have the F sharp that we need? Yes. Do we have the A? Yes. We can play D if we're in the key of G. That works. And then we'll check the key of A. Do we have the D that we need? Yes. Do we have the F sharp that we need? Yes. Do we have the A? Yes. So here are the three keys where D is a good chord choice. All right, let's go on to E. So we have E. The first is E, then G sharp, then B. Now, we'll just start at the top. Well, no, let's write in our E real quick. Start at the top. Do we have the E that we need? Yes. Do we have the G? No. Key of C is out. Key of D, do we have the E that we need? Yes. Do we have the G that we need? No. This is a natural G. We need to find a sharp G. Key of F, we have the E. We don't have the B or the G that we need. That's out. Key of G, we have the E that we need. We do not have the G. We do have the B, but we don't have the G. That's important, so we can't do that. All right, key of A, we have the E that we need. We have the G sharp that we need, and we have the B that we need. So key of A is in. I didn't write out the last scale that E occurs in, which is the key of B. Let's go ahead and solve that. We'll use our page from the very first lesson. So we have E. I'm sorry, not E. B. We can make a whole step to C sharp. From C sharp, we can make a whole step to D sharp. That's two wholes, so now we make a half to get E. Make a whole step to get F sharp. From F sharp, we make an additional whole to get to G sharp. And, well, there's the answer, isn't it? From G sharp, we make a whole to get to A sharp. And from A sharp, we make a half to get back to B. Well, there's the answer, though. Here's E, G sharp, and B, the same notes we needed for this. Key of B is the last of the three keys in which a regular E major chord exists. All right, so let's go on to key of F. An F chord is the first, the third, and the fifth note from the F scale. And we made it out of the F scale, so that's obviously going to be a correct answer. But let's check some of the others, starting with key of C. Do we have the F? Yes, we have a natural F. We're good. Natural A, we're good. Natural C, we're good. Can play F in the key of C. Awesome. And key of D, does that work? Well, right off the bat, there's an F sharp in this key, and so that doesn't work. Go to the key of E. There's F sharp again. That doesn't work. Key of F, we already wrote that in. Cool. G, F sharp again. That doesn't work. A, F sharp again. That doesn't work. We wrote in our B scale. Here is F sharp. Doesn't work. The last of the keys where this note is going, or where this chord will show up is going to be key of B flat. We will go ahead and write that in now. From B flat, it is a whole step to C. From C, it is a whole step to D. From D, it is a half step to E flat. From E flat, it is a whole step to F. From F, it is a whole step to G. From G, it is a whole step to A, and A half step to B flat. All right, so we'll just check it. I told you the answer already, but there's the F we need, there's the A that we need, there's the C that we need. So these are the three different keys where an F chord is likely to show up, good choice, etc. Do G next. So G, go back to our G scale and take the first, the third, and the fifth note. We built it out of the G scale, so we know for a fact it's going to show up there. And the other keys where it might show up, let's go through them. Key of C, do we have the G that we need? Yes. Do we have the B that we need? Yes. Do we have the D that we need? Yes. It will show up in key of C. Key of D, do we have the G that we need? Yes. Do we have the B that we need? Yes. Do we have the D that we need? Yes. And there we go. We found 3, so we do not have to, we don't have to keep looking. We already found all of the ones that we're going to need. From here, we can go ahead and do A. So go back to the A scale. We have A is the first note, C sharp as the second note, C sharp as the second note of the chord, third note of the scale, E is the third note of the chord, fifth note of the scale. What keys will this show up in? Well, we know A. Let's get that in there. All right, so let's look at the key of C right off the bat. It's got a C natural. We need a C sharp for this, so that's out. D, do we have an A? Yes. Do we have a C sharp? Yes. Do we have an E? Yes. That will work. Key of E, do we have an A? Yes. C sharp? Yes. E. We're good. We found 3, so we can stop looking. There are no others. All right, going on. I was going to go ahead and stop here, so I will have the video end at this point. But if you're interested in this, I'll keep solving the rest of them and upload it as a separate video. All right, so that's it for today. If you're interested in this, I recommend that you solve the remaining keys that we have not already done. And hope you enjoy, and I hope this is helpful.